Hello, beautiful people. I am Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda, spelt with an E. And I haven't done this reading in a while. It is no contact with your person, or limited to zero contact, for how your person is feeling about you. Okay, so this reading is for those of you guys who, or your person is not communicating and you're wanting to know energetically where they're at. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on this video, the message is with the energies at that time of you clicking on the video. Now, you may be drawn to your own energy here. So instead of how your person's feeling, it might be more in tune with how you're feeling. So if that's the case, you might want to check out another pile, but intuitively you'll be guided to one of these piles. All right. And yeah, just use your intuition here. I'll do a quick energy check just so that you know you've tapped into the right pile. But we have for pile pick number 1, the Wild Unknown Tarot. Pile number 2, we have the Anime Tarot deck. And for pile number 3, we have the Deluxe Tarot Cards Prism Edition. So feel free to pause the video, and the options will be in the description box and the timestamp below, and also in the pinned comment. So I will see you at your pick. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 1, if you pick the Wild Unknown Tarot, the first pick, then we will get into your reading. Now, we are looking at, in this timeless reading here, the energy in which your person's sitting with, how they're feeling about you. Okay, so this is for no contact or limited to minimal contact with your person. And please keep in mind that regardless of whatever this person is feeling, you are certainly worthy of love, and do not let this internet reading ruin your day. All right, so use your intuition. If this does not sound like something that you're resonating with, then just don't feel obligated to listen to the rest of it. Okay, don't want to manifest anything that doesn't need to manifest in your life. So we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for beautiful pile number 1 in regards to their person, who they are in limited to no contact with. How is this person feeling? But before we do that, let's look at the overall energy, so that pile number 1 knows that this is indeed their pile. So we'll do a quick energy check. Pile number 1, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy and your energy field, so I can pick up the energy of your person and see what we see. All right. Just mute your volume. I'm going to ring a bell here, and I don't want it. It might be a little loud. Energetically, sometimes the cards can get stuck with energy. So, all right. How will pile number 1 know that this is their reading? Overall energy for pile number 1 and their person in no contact. Spirit, thank you so, so much. I'm so blessed. Thank you very much. All right, we have the Mother of Swords coming out right away. So if you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is confirmation right there. You might be just resonating with a lot of air in your chart, okay? Or your person, if that's something that is strong. But that is the Queen of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay. I do feel like the Queen of Swords is your energy. Rejection. We got service, 22. I'm feeling heavy Gemini here. Okay, but service here, this card could be heavy Virgo energy here, because that's a sign of providing service with the number 22. And then we have 10 here. And we have the Castle, 63. Or the number 9. Okay, this feels very familiar to the Gemini zodiac readings that I do, but you don't have to resonate with that. But this is the type of energy that I'm feeling, that I've felt before. I feel like you have become very clear in what it is that you're wanting. And you've had to put boundaries. You've had to be pretty direct and clear about what you want, or at least you're prepared to come down with the sword of boundaries here, okay? And I feel like you're no longer interested in pursuing this person, because I feel like this person was not able to provide you with the 10 of Cups, is full emotional fulfillment here for you and your person in coming together. Okay, so there's some rejection here. So either your person flat out rejected you and it left you feeling really just like, you know what, I'm coming down with the sword. I know better. I know what it is that I'm worth. And you're just kind of sitting in that energy. But this is definitely like a rejection type energy. But I also feel like you're in the mode of being kind of turned off from this person because of how they've been showing up. Because I feel like you're this beautiful energy here who's wanting to provide service. You're wanting to, you know, be kind of wifey material here with the Castle. You're wanting to take care of the person in which you're in a relationship with. You're wanting to show up and be caring and giving and be of service, but I just feel like this person either shut you out or didn't give you the opportunity to do that. So yeah, I feel like you are now with your boundary and you've become very clear. I feel like the 10 of Cups is something that you're really wanting for yourself, but in this situation I feel like you guys are thinking about, well, it probably can't be had here because this person didn't show up. But this is like, you know, marriage type material. So you could very well have been married to this person or thinking about getting married at some point in time here at one point. But I feel like it didn't work out. Okay, because I'm getting very heavy wifey vibes here. So if this kind of sounds like your energy, let's take a look at how your person is feeling. Okay, how your person is feeling. I feel like you've been nothing but generous and kind and really showing up for this person. And I feel like this person, yeah, just didn't show up. Okay, so Spirit, can we please get clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 1? How is their person feeling about them right here, right now? What are they feeling? What are their feelings for pile number 1? Spirit, how is pile number 1's person feeling about pile number 1? Clear and concise. All right, so we have the Father of Swords in reverse. So we saw the Queen of Swords, now we're seeing the Father of Swords. So definitely a counterpart who I think you guys really bonded on an intellectual level. I feel like you guys share the same affinity for knowledge and the types of information I guess you guys like to share with each other. I feel like you guys had some really good conversations as well. Very intellectual here. I'm feeling very heavy Gemini energy, but like I said, it's a lot of air, so it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We saw the Son of Swords in reverse, and now the Wheel of Fortune. And the 10 of Pentacles. Man, we saw the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune is also the number 10. So I feel like this is something that has ended. Okay, so no contact because I feel like it's ended. I feel like in this pile, you guys have no communication. Okay, and then we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. And you know what? I'll do another row here. Let's do another row here. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, something definitely came to an end. That's also Gemini. The Fool in reverse. Death, reverse. The Devil, reverse. Heavy Capricorn energy here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I'm getting goosebumps. Major, 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 major arcana. And the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I felt this energy before. Ace of Cups at the bottom here. So I feel like you guys are working on your self-love and your self-healing from a situation here that I feel is over, and somebody was being really toxic here with the devil energy. Okay, I'm feeling from your person. Now this person could have been really cold, and I feel like maybe they got really cold and really like in an energy that you did not understand at the time of when you guys split up here. Okay, because the Son of Swords is in reverse. This is like somebody really challenging, being an outright just disrespectful, you know, somebody who is just challenging all around. And even the Father of Swords could be somebody who is speaking with a very hurtful tongue and saying like mean things that's like offensive and cruel. So I do feel like there's an ending here. Okay, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person probably ended it kind of abruptly in some sort of way, and then you just had to get clear on what you wanted. And I feel like yeah, like with the Fool here in reverse, there wasn't a chance to move forward and like explore this connection. Okay, so I feel like this is something that never really got fully taken off the ground with the Ace of Cups and the Fool card here. Like, I don't think it passed go. I think there was potential with the 10 of Cups already there. It's like almost like a burst of, I can have it all with this person when it first started, or at least the intellectual side was so good that there was a potential for a future 10 of Cups, but I don't feel like it ever really fully got off the ground. Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, okay, Mrs. Gemini, which I think I'm speaking to, but again, doesn't have to be. There's something destined about this connection, and I feel like something's not over here, okay? Something isn't over in this connection, and I feel like you know it intuitively, and I feel like there's something here that's needing to change and shift in order for things to change. I feel like this toxic energy of how this person's been showing up is needing to transform, and I do feel as though this person is having to do the work in order to change that about them. I feel like this Ace of Cups is telling me that there's lessons here in self-love for both you and your person. With this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there's something destined about this connection, and which is bringing out both of you guys to accept yourselves. Okay, and this is what it's bringing out in each of you guys. Now, 10 of Pentacles here is, you know, a beautiful card because it talks about our long-term stability and our legacy and what we're here to build for ourselves. And I feel like both of you guys are wanting a long-term something for yourselves. But I think you guys didn't really get to the point of seeing eye to eye, or get to that stage of getting to build to that, because it was kind of cut short here. And it could have been that this person, like I said, could have been in this type of a toxic energy. But I do feel like this person is changing and shifting in some sort of way. Okay. I'm going to get a clarifier for the 10 of Pentacles and see why we're seeing that. But I feel like this person wasn't really putting in the right type of energy here with this 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and then I feel like you're at the stage where you're not wanting to put in any of your energy, so you just kind of, yeah, you're just kind of in the state of not engaging, but because we're seeing the 6 of Swords here, and it is in reverse, that I think mentally you're still kind of hung up, but physically, I don't think you're investing any energy or time into this person anymore. But mentally, I think you're still kind of hung up here with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's see if we can just get a clarifier here for the 10 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Pentacles because we're not really seeing how this person is feeling so much as to what the message is here for you. But 10 of Pentacles, why is that here? The Sun in reverse. Okay, so that's a beautiful card, you guys. Sun is Leo energy. I feel like there is more to the story here, okay? And I feel like more is coming to light in regards to some sort of long-term stability here, okay? I also feel like about the Devil energy, like this is something that is really stronghold, okay? The Devil is a stronghold, and it is in reverse here. I feel like there is something about something coming to light in regards to long-term stability here that has a strong hold on this person when it comes to you, that they're going to later have some insight about when it comes to building stability here. Okay, that's going to have them kind of transform in this way with this death card and put an end to any sort of toxic ways of being. And they're going to have to really change this about them. And I do feel with the sun here, because the sun in any of my readings, when it comes out, it kind of waters down any sort of negative energies around it. It's such a positive card. Okay, so I feel like, although we see like the devil here, I feel like this person is transforming in a way, and I do feel the wheel is spinning in a different direction. So from these cards here, how they're feeling, I feel like they're really focusing on self in a way, but subconsciously. I don't think they know that they're actively doing it, because they're being called by the divine, because there is a divine plan in learning how to self-love. So I feel like they're going through something right now. Okay, going through something right now, a situation in which you're not involved, they're not showing up, they're not engaging with you, because they're learning this self-love lesson in order for them to kind of come in with this type of an energy. Okay, but let's take a deeper look here and see if we can see a little bit more, because I don't know that that's giving us all that much of how they're feeling about you, and that could just be it. I think they're really wrapped up in this lesson that they're not really, they don't really have their mind about you right now. Okay, but let's see. Spirit, for pile number one's person, how are they feeling specifically about pile number one and the connection with pile number one? How are they feeling right here, right now? What are their feelings? What are their feelings? We have the Emperor kind of falling inside. I'm telling you guys, this person is amidst a transformation. They're falling into their divine masculine, okay? So I do feel like I'm your viewer here, a feminine energy, but you don't have to be. If you're resonating with the masculine energy here, your person could very well be just in an energy where they're having to embrace both sides of their masculine and feminine. So this person's learning how to get empowered, okay? Because the Emperor is all about self-empowerment, and the Ace of Cups is all about self-love. So this person might have acted really macho, might have acted like they were the man, or just large and in charge, or that type of an energy. But I feel like they were, you know, an emperor wearing, or just like a sheep wearing emperor clothes, or like a false emperor of sorts, okay? But I do feel like there is some sort of transformation happening here. And I feel like this person, because we're asked specifically how they feel, I feel like they don't feel empowered, because I think there's an issue here with self-love. Okay, Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. So we have Aries, we have Earth energy, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have now the Six of Swords upright. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Interesting. We have the Three of Swords. I'm picking up heavy third-party energy here, okay, you guys? So if there is another person that your person is involved with, that could certainly be a thing, or you with another person, but I'm picking more it's your person. And if you know for sure there's no other person here, yeah, home, I feel there's another person. If not a person, then it's somebody like getting in the way energetically of this connection, okay? Yeah. I feel it's a person, a marriage, a person almost married type situation here. And they most likely have a child here. Children, Daughter of Wands. This person was acting childish too. We have Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay. This message is coming pretty clear here. I'm going to put this one kind of like that. But you know what? Let's pull one of these as well. Just why not? Rainbow Transference. Okay. And one of these, because I like keeping my desk really full. Spirit, energetically, how is pile number one's person feeling? How's pile number one's person? No, how is pile number one's person feeling about them? The orphan. Okay. Spoiled little brat, I feel here, okay? Not that orphans are spoiled brats, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like page, orphan. Like this person just is needing to grow up into their emperor. They're like this, okay? Emperor in reverse is like somebody who is spoiled. They're acting like a little boy, okay? they're kind of coming out of this, and I feel like how they're feeling right now is they're really wrapped up in this third party type energy here. Okay, we see the 3 3, the home card, and then the Hierophant, which is signifying marriage of sorts. So I feel like they're playing a role right now, a father role, some sort of a role. There might be an unruly child or something also involved, so they're trying to make themselves feel like they're in charge and large and more important than they are here. Okay, but I feel like what's happening here is there's this transformation, and I feel like your person is wanting to, or will be wanting to, here in the center, leave a situation, which I feel they're feeling conflicted. Okay, they're feeling conflicted because I don't think that mentally it challenges them, and I feel like what you guys kind of bonded on was you guys understand each other on that like sword level. Yeah, on that mental level, and you guys can speak to each other on a wavelength that I feel is missing from what they have here. So I feel like they're wanting this 9 of Cups, which is their own emotional fulfillment, but they're hanging around with a situation that I don't feel is emotionally fulfilling for them. Okay, but I also feel like right now they're not considering a reconciliation with you at this time. Okay, because I feel like they're still needing to tend to this heartbreak in which they're experiencing this self-love. So I think they're burying themselves in this energy and going balls to the wall, if you will, with distraction here. Some of them might even be drinking, but just engaging in this third party energy. So for some of them, they could just be like, you know, like an almost married type situation and trying to like raise a child here, trying to play father. Because I feel like they're like an emperor, or what's that? The emperor wearing fake clothes. You know, just kind of dressing like an emperor. So they kind of want to play the role is what I'm feeling. But I don't think that they're able to keep up this facade with this 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think that they're able to keep it up here, okay? And I do feel, because we were seeing the Wheel of Fortune, and now I'm seeing the 4 of Wands, and we're seeing an Emperor here, that this may be your twin flame if you're resonating with that. I feel like there's a lesson here to be learned, okay, with this rainbow transference. And I also feel like you're learning the self-love, and I feel like your person is. I feel like there's something here about both of you guys kind of learning these lessons, and also kind of transmitting this sort of energetic connection you guys have between each other. Also 21, which is 3, which is also confirming again for me third party type energy. Okay, I feel that very strongly, but I think you probably already know it. Okay, and like I said, if it's not a romantic third party, then it's just some energy getting in the way. Your person definitely has a lot of growing up to do with the Orphan and abandonment issues. And the fact we're seeing Pages and the Orphan, there's a lot of inner child healing your person is needing to do. But instead of looking at this, okay, and dealing with this heartache, heartbreak, they're probably in this like trying to be emperor, trying to play some role. But eventually they're going to have to face the truth, which is this Ace of Swords. It's in reverse because I feel like your person is not telling themselves a truth right now. They're in denial. They're not being honest. It's causing heartache and pain. They're pretending like this is something that makes them happy, but emotion or mentally they're having to pull away here because it's not doing it for them. It's not making them emotionally happy. And I feel like they're going to have to embrace some sort of heartache here and get over this without distractions. Taurus energy here. Yeah, and I feel like your person, when they get into a tough situation where they don't feel like they're receiving gratification from the situation that they're pretending to be happy in, they like withdraw mentally. And I feel like they want to reach out. They get like really like, okay, I want to reach out to my person because I feel like they feel connected to you and that you'd understand. But I feel like they hold themselves back. Okay, but I feel like they want to communicate, but they hold themselves back. And I feel like they're going to have to come into some sort of truth here in order for them to get the self-love here, that Orphan, to love themselves, to find what this is. I don't know how far along they are in this because I feel like for some of you guys, they're about to not snap, but I do feel like they're still in denial here. They still haven't faced the truth, but We do have the Three of Swords. I feel it's coming. They just have to experience this Three of Swords, which I feel is coming, because I think reality is going to set here, that there's some sort of energy that they were trying to pretend to be or something like that here. Okay, we're going to see if there's final words for you guys. Beautiful pile number 1. See if there's anything further Spirit wants to communicate here about your connection, about this person. So Spirit, for beautiful pile number 1, anything further that they need to know, any words of guidance to help them navigate through this difficult no contact situation, anything further that pile number 1 should know that's going to help for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1 and this connection. What is the message? What is the message for pile number 1? I heard Spirit just say you're doing everything right. Okay. So what you're doing right now is right. It might feel a little bit like you're I don't feel like you're uncertain, because you were coming as a Queen of Swords, but I feel like it hurts, you know? So when it hurts, it's like, is there something more I'm supposed to be doing? But I heard Spirit say you're doing everything right. So for right now. But I feel like there's an emphasis on this person is transforming and changing. And I feel like they're coming into their divine masculine, but there's lessons here. And I feel there's lessons in you learning self-love that I don't think you're quite there yet. Okay. And not saying that you don't love yourself, but there's something to be experienced here when it comes to self-worth, and some sort of an acceptance here. So we have disruption. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Empress. Man, the Emperor, the Empress. I'm telling you guys, this is like divine. In between worlds, disruption. And I'm going to pull one of these. Feeling this one here. And we have the Unseen. Okay, this is really clear. Thank you so, so much, Spirit, for this beautiful message. So, beautiful pile number 1. Spirit is clearly indicating, as long as this person is showing up in a deceptive energy, for you to let go. Obviously, I think you already know this, okay? But I feel like what Spirit is saying is there is a lesson here in you learning this self-love. Okay, because the Empress is all about unconditional love. And the Empress knows how to give herself love. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's abundant. She's all the queens in one. And I feel like this could mean you're still in an energy of not quite recognizing that full potential that you have. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, this is your energy of not being... It's like a self-sabotaging or not recognizing of this true potential of beauty that you have here, okay? And feeling really secure and confident in yourself and certain in your position. I feel like, yeah, almost like I'm getting imposter syndrome, kind of. Like, okay, you kind of know it or you tell yourself, but deep down there's like a feeling that's not quite grounded and secured yet, even though you are showing as this Empress and upright, because I feel like you are well on your way to learning your value and your worth. And this situation that you're in, this people keeping you in third parties, blah, 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 I think you're recognizing that you deserve a lot more than that. But Spirit wants you to know that you're in between worlds. This is the thing. You're almost like, see this 55? 5 is all about like challenge and change. I feel like you're really in the middle of this tower thing, okay? So I know you probably feel like, oh, I've come quite far and blah, 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 but I feel like you're right in the middle of where you're still needing to kind of learn lessons here. And I feel like there's so much more coming, and I feel like you're in between transitioning here with this lesson. And I feel like once you are fully embraced here with this Empress, I feel like your person, because I do feel this heavy kind of twin flame type thing where your person's mirroring you, I feel like they're coming into their Emperor. I do feel like you're further ahead because you're coming up upright. They're a little bit sideways. And Spirit wants you to know that there's lots going on behind the scenes here with the Unseen, that is being divinely orchestrated here with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? That you're not really seeing the whole everything right now. So you might be having that Queen of Swords type energy where you're just like not even interested, maybe a little cold and a little bit, you know, just yeah, like you got the shit end of the situation here, okay? But there's so much going on here that's deeper and bigger than somebody who just deceived you or was lying in some way or was acting immature. Okay, so I'm not trying to be this person's advocate. I'm just letting you know that, I mean, there's two sides to every story. I think there's things happening in the back end. I think this person needed this lesson in self-love and this, but I do feel like there's a tie mentally to you, and Spirit is saying to kind of let go of any sort of hold you might have on this person. Okay, but I do feel like you're amidst this tower, and there's still a lot coming in this connection that I don't think you see yet, because I bet you if we fast forward 6 months from now, you'd probably say, yeah, no way would I ever talk to that person again. But I mean, never say never. I think the message here is to understand that you're healing. You're going through a lot of change. There is an ending here for sure. Again, with the number 10 of a phase. So if and when you guys ever do reunite, whatever this is going to be a thing of the past, okay? And it has to be let go, because if you hang on to this and this person is genuinely changed as the Emperor, and you hang on to some sort of thing of the past and hang on to that deceit and blah blah blah, then it's like it's not really gonna work in your favor, because the Empress knows how to forgive, okay? And I'm not saying you have to forgive this person all the time for whatever they did, especially if they did something very hurtful, but you don't have to take them back. But releasing anger, releasing any sort of holding them in the state of you deceived me, therefore I'll never let it go kind of energy, okay? So and if you have done that, great. It's just for some of you guys, I'm feeling this energy. And when you're in that energy, it seeps out something, because we're seeing that bridge, okay? It seeps out something to your person, and it's delaying whatever's supposed to be happening. I think if you can release and vibrate an energy here of forgiveness, of love, okay? It doesn't mean, again, you take them back or you like totally forget what they've done here, but a forgiveness that we're human and a love energy. I think what happens here is it gets things to flow a little bit better energetically in the situation, and releases us from any sort of energies that are keeping us stuck in a situation or something, right? So this is what I see here for you guys. Beautiful pile number 1. You might want to go check out another pile, because I don't know how they're all connected, but I do appreciate you guys stopping in. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, so that I can connect with your energy on an energetic level for the next reading. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 2. If you pick the Anime Tarot deck, this deck right here, then pile number 2, this is your beautiful reading. I cannot wait to get into it. Now, please keep in mind that your self-worth has nothing to do with how someone sees you or feels about you. So, yeah, love yourself. And this is definitely a reading to help heal. For those of you guys who are in no contact with your person, so you're wanting to know how are they feeling. It could be minimal to limited contact with your person. It doesn't have to be complete no contact, but if you're challenged with understanding how your person's feeling because there's no communication, they're not really telling you, then this will be the reading for you. Now, before we get into the beautiful energy of your person, we're going to ask spirits to give an energy check so that you know that this is indeed your pile. All right. So you could have tapped into your own energy, like we say. If that's the case, you might want to go into another pile if I'm showing, you know, how you're feeling rather than how they're feeling. But Spirit, clear and concise here for beautiful pile number 2. Can we get clear and concise message? Pile number 2's person, how are they feeling right here, right now, about pile number 2? Timeless reading for pile number 2's person. Thank you so much, pile number 2. For allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you. And Spirit, thank you so much for this message. All right. Just a few more, guys. Got to get into the energy field here. The Hermit showing up. That's Virgo energy. Got the Queen of Cups in reverse. That is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Chariot. That is Pisces energy. We have the Star, Aquarius in reverse. Wow, 3 major arcana. And we have the King of Pentacles. That is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So heavy Virgo on the board. Now, I think I'm going to do 2 rows here, this quick energy check. Might not be so quick, but we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 4 of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay, this is supposed to be a quick energy check, but I might be just getting into a little more than I intended on getting into here. So just kind of, yeah, see if this is something that you're resonating with. So Taurus energy on the bottom. Some of you guys might be in 2 masculines type energy, okay? Not for all of you guys, but I do see here the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So there could be 2, okay? So one of you guys might be married. So there could be, yeah, just like a third party type situation here going on. But if that's not the case, then I feel like there might be somebody coming into embracing a different type of energy, okay? But Hermit here, I feel like there's a lot of introspection. So if you're in a period of no contact, which I feel you are, it was probably triggered by, I'm assuming, you being this beautiful Queen of Cups energy here of somebody who is no longer giving out freebies, okay? When it comes to her heart, she doesn't look pleased. She's holding her emotions. She's not wanting to invest. She's, you know, maybe done some introspection here, and she is just kind of not wanting to hand out her emotions, okay? But I feel like this introspection here is coming from your person, and I feel like whatever future plans here with the 3 of Wands, I feel like plans kind of fell apart, or at least where they were supposed to be headed, because I feel like somebody here didn't act or weren't courageous enough or weren't, yeah. Well, this is the King of Swords. Sorry, I thought this was the King of Wands for some reason. King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is in reverse. So I feel like this could very well still be your energy. I feel like you've done some introspection. You're really taking a look at what you wanted for the future, but I think you let future plans kind of fall apart or not happen here. It's no longer happening, okay? And it could be that your person just was shady, but for whatever reason, these plans just fell apart, and whatever dreams you had of your ships coming in and for future plans, it just didn't happen. So I think you're embracing this like Queen of Cups reverse and King of Swords. It's like somebody who is quite cold, you know, somebody who is just not wanting to energetically give in a situation where, well, I don't see what happened here, but the fact that we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck being kind of the overall energy here, I feel like this could have very well been a situation in which somebody wanted some sort of a commitment here, okay? And it could be somebody more traditional in their approach or sticking to some sort of ideology here that they wanted. There could be a mixture of that type of thing, okay? Or somebody could very well been married. Anyway, in the center here, I have the Chariot, which is all about getting through a challenging time and adversity. So I feel like what's happening here is there's an energy here with, and I believe this is the King of Pentacles that I'm picking up here. Okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, who's been very slow with this Prince of Discs. Very, 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 very slow in moving forward. But I feel like this person's been pretty consistent in moving forward in this relationship or connection or whatever. Okay, although I feel like the challenge here is maybe this person was a little bit too slow. So I feel like somebody started losing hope in this person showing up or giving them some sort of tradition, some sort of commitment, some sort of something here. So yeah, the stars in reverse, because I feel like it's losing hope. It was moving too slow. And I also feel like the person potentially who was moving too slow was needing some sort of healing, or has some ideology or something in which they are, yeah, where maybe they're needing to take a look at, needing further healing of sorts. And it's causing some sort of imbalance in this connection, okay, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this person probably didn't know how to prioritize, or they were committing themselves to something else here. Maybe the other third party. Heavy emphasis on needing to heal here with the Star in reverse, and then the Four of Swords. So this is definitely a period of no contact with the Four of Swords. This is somebody withdrawn, removed. Okay, so I feel like you probably haven't heard from this King of Pentacles in a bit, and I do feel like, I know this was supposed to be a quick energy check, but let me pull one of these. I feel like this King of Pentacles is upright. So I don't know. I feel like this King of Pentacles is someone pretty solid, pretty reliable, pretty consistent. But for whatever reason, this Queen of Cups is just not giving love. And she's quite cold. Maybe being illogical in how she's acting. Service. This gives me always Virgo type energy. So we do have heavy Virgo energy here. Okay. 22. Might be seeing 2-2. Also the number 4, which talks about stability. I feel there's like a marriage here. I feel a stability here. Somebody needing to heal. Somebody being slow but consistent. And then someone being very cold and illogical, or not really. Yeah, plans falling apart, the future falling apart here. That's what I'm feeling. Someone's ideology potentially getting in the way here. Here's Aeon, which is like the judgment. Okay, it's when we're really having to shift our consciousness and drop our ego in order to receive whatever message the universe is giving to us in truths for us to make decisions, okay? Utilizing truths. So somebody is facing a judgment here in regards to potentially a tradition, their marriage, what it is they want to commit themselves to. You guys could be resonating as this King of Pentacles. And this person just being withdrawn. Okay, I'm picking up multiple energies here. If this kind of sounds like the vibe in which you're in, then let's take a look at how your person is feeling. Okay, so thank you very much, Spirit, for that. How is pile number 2's person feeling about pile number 2 and the connection? How are they feeling about pile number 2 and the connection? Clear and concise, timeless message. How is pile number 2's person feeling about pile number 2 and the connection right now? I have a feeling I'm going to be tapping into that Queen of Cups, King of Swords type energy, but we'll see. So I don't know if you're here as that King of Pentacles, which I feel is very stable, fatherly, committed type energy. But if you're resonating as that Queen of Cups, maybe there's somebody here who's just like very consistent, but not really emotionally. I don't know. There's some disconnect here is what I'm feeling, but we'll get the energies here of how your person's feeling. And hopefully this resonates for the bulk of you guys. If this sounds more like your energy, then your person could be in a different pile, okay? So, King of Swords in reverse coming out again. That's that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is the Seven of Wands. How's the person feeling for pile number 2? How's their person feeling? Queen of Wands. So now we have Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have art coming out, and this is the Temperance card. Spirit said to leave it as it comes out. So I'll leave it. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. All right. Can we get a clarifier for the King of Swords, Spirit? We have the Four of Wands. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the the Knight of Pentacles in the middle, again in the exact same spot. That is some consistent. Okay, we had a few fall out, but I'll read it in this way. We have the Six of Wands. We have the High Priestess coming out with the Ace of Swords. I'm going to read it that way. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have, again, Judgment. Wow. There is a universe calling for there to be a decision made here in this connection, okay? And I feel like when we're being called to make a decision, it's generally because there needs to be something coming to an end and there needs to be a new beginning. So people need to accept kind of where things are at. And it is right side up. So I feel like there is a realization, a shift in consciousness here that you guys might be both experiencing if you're mirroring in your person here. And because I asked about how your person's feeling, I think they're coming into some sort of a realization here about how they're feeling. And I feel like with the King of Swords here in reverse, this could very well be your person again, showing up in this cold type energy, and maybe not to you appearing logical, especially when it comes to, I feel like you guys might be married. I feel like there's this home life here with the Four of Wands. Okay, and if you're resonating with this energy, then maybe you're not so into whatever this, yeah, like this Four of Wands, home energy. And like, even just looking at it, like there's one guy and then all these people kind of cheering him on. And I just feel like home is cold. I feel like home is cold here for whatever this person feels, okay? And then with the Seven of Wands, it's like a defensive card here, okay? Someone may be having to defend themselves, or like they feel like there's a lot coming at them kind of at once. And maybe at one point they were heartbroken here, but I feel like it's in reverse. So I feel like this person is fighting some sort of heartbreak or getting out of a state, which has left them kind of cold. So they might have been heartbroken for quite some time. Now they're kind of cold. And now I think they're maybe embracing more of an energy of going after what they want here, okay? I feel like there's still healing that needs to be done for sure with Temperance, but I feel like this Queen of Wands is somebody who is very fiery and beautiful and alive and goes after what they want here. And I do feel like you could be certainly this Knight of Pentacles, you know, wanting to offer up to someone you're still really highly attracted to here. And I feel you've been fairly consistent, but I feel like it's been imbalanced because this person hasn't really been showing up and kind of defensive here. And I mean, the Queen of Wands, and we got wands here and wands here, could very much, they could be in their ego in some sort of way. But I feel like in order for you to be victorious in this situation, both people have to kind of show up and be healed. And I feel like that's not what's happening right now. So there needs to be an awareness that healing isn't really complete if the other person isn't wanting to, right? But I feel like they're coming out of this heartache. So I feel like maybe they feel they've done whatever healing they need, but this connection isn't healed. I feel like this connection is not healed. So I do feel like there might be some sort of a difficult time in accepting, maybe, even though like the judgment is upright, but accepting everything, because maybe this is a connection where there might be visibility. Others might see, like, if this is a marriage, I feel like there's people, you know, here, so it can involve other people or perception or not wanting to be in the eyes of other people that might see this as something failed. And I also feel like there are some secrets here with the High Priestess in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. someone's not being truthful, and possibly they're trying to prevent the Five of Swords, which is conflict. Okay, they're trying to prevent that. So there's like secrets, there's like maybe lying to self, or just being deceptive in a way and not coming with truths or their truth, because they're just keeping to themselves. So yeah, I don't know what energy you're resonating with here, because I feel like there's multiple. So I'm hoping this is making a little bit of sense and you're following. I just want to see if there's anything that might clear this up a little bit more. I do see Sagittarius energy, okay, and we said Aries, Leo, Sag, so lots of Sag coming through. I don't feel like your person is in it because of heartache and heartbreak. And if you guys weren't married, then maybe maybe they felt like it was like an almost married type situation, but I think they felt like it was cold or something, like desolate about it. Or maybe you feel like you're out in the cold and desolate and like you're trying to fight to keep something alive that's like dead. I feel like the heartache has happened. There's a need for acceptance. I feel like you're really attracted to this person still, and like you're still wanting to slowly but surely be like keeping something alive. But yeah, keeping something up in the air. But yeah, I think there's something here you don't know. Let's see first if we can snoop on the what we don't know, and then we will do another thing. So Spirit, what is it if the viewer doesn't know here with the High Priestess in reverse and this Ace of Swords? This can also be just you not, like, this is still coming up, right? So there is a need to come into a full awareness and acceptance of what's going on, okay? So this could be ignoring our intuition, ignoring our dreams, ignoring what we know to be true, ignoring what our higher self is telling us, okay? Because we might not want to do conflict. We might think we're in the public eye, so people are looking at what we can do here. Or maybe we're saying I could bring healing to the situation in some way, but I don't know. I feel like whatever's happened, it's happened a while ago. So we asked about this High Priestess and Ace of Swords in reverse, and we got the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So this is somebody who is in a connection or a relationship because they're now in reverse. So they're not single, they're taken. But if not, then this could be just somebody really dependent on you or dependent on a situation because of financial stability here, okay? Because they might not be financially able to stand on their own. But Six of Cups talks about soulmates and high school love and a love from the past and a memory of like our soulmate from the past here. I feel like there's a need for there to be an acceptance of a truth, which is an ability to be on your own, an ability to be successful and stand on your own, independent of maybe this person. But I feel like nostalgia is kind of keeping you there. Memories are keeping you there. That sort of a innocent love. But I feel like it's not allowing you to be independently free and single and mingle. So you're kind of held in this not listening to your higher self and that sort of a thing, majigger. Okay, we're going to do another row, how your person is feeling, because this is kind of sounds like your feelings-ish. But I do feel like the other person here is quite cold, but maybe you're just thinking that, like, that's how you feel. You feel they're cold. Here's Art, which is the Temperance. So how is pile number 2's person feeling? Or I guess that King of Swords in reverse / Queen of Cups in reverse. How is person, pile number 2, feeling? So we got Art. We got the Seven of Wands in reverse now. We got the Nine of Wands in reverse. How is pile number 2's person feeling about pile number 2 and this connection? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, why is Art here, or the Temperance? So it's Sagittarius energy, clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. Why is the 7 of Wands in reverse here? The 4 of Wands again, now in reverse. Why is the 9 of Wands here? We got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the 9 of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, you guys. So I feel like you guys might be in some sort of a loveless marriage or a connection here where your person's just withdrawn. So you clicked on this no contact, but I feel like the person's probably around you, but emotionally, mentally, like completely woohoo, checked out. Okay. I feel like you know there's something going on here because you're this High Priestess energy. There's like a knowing, an intuitive knowing or a calling or something telling you that something's off that you're needing to listen to here. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. That was you always coming up in this type of an energy. Again, you can flip energies. Okay, if it's not you, then your person. Somebody always kind of being steady Eddie. The knowing when it's time to quit. You know, the knowing when it's time to not push it forward. I think what's happening here is that you're wanting to bring balance and healing, and you're putting in all your energy and your time, and this is like watering plants in order to get some sort of harvest from it, but it just keeps putting in energy and time and effort and nothing keeps coming of it. Okay, and you're hoping this person will drop their defenses, drop their walls, drop their guard. But I feel like whatever situation's here, I feel like it's over. This is like the wedding's called off. The situation is just not happening here. And yeah, and even with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is like, you know, somebody who is optimistic, planning for future type thing. In reverse, it's like we got to know kind of when to call it quits here. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is like, you know, this person not emotionally coming forward. This is not an emotional new beginning here, like not opening heart or self up to love. So I feel like it's giving you anxiety. It's causing sleepless nights. You're kind of in a mental state where you're feeling where you might not be able to eat or sleep, or just like really in your head or anxious about this. But I feel like there's a truth that you need to embrace here and listen to your High Priestess, where I feel like something here is over. Okay. Something maybe you wanted a new beginning. Maybe you told yourself that there'd be a new beginning here. Maybe something you were really fighting for. Maybe you just feel like kind of giving up now in the situation here. But yeah, let's see if we could see more about how your person is feeling. Because I feel like, again, this is just telling you that the situation, like, I don't want to tell you it's hopeless, but I feel like it's been dead for a while. And I think maybe you already know this. 8 of Cups, 5 of Discs, yeah. And this is probably why we're not really seeing your person's energy here, because I feel like, I've mentioned this before, like I don't really tap into people's energies without permission. So unless they're in your energetic field, I feel like this person's really withdrawn and in their own cold state. And I feel like they've had heartbreak at some point, and maybe they've healed, or they're on the mend of healing. You're not really in their radar, or at least they're not investing or connected energetically with you. So they could have energetically done some sort of cutting of cords. But what we're seeing here with the 8 of Cups and 5 of Discs is like your High Priestess is telling you to walk away from a situation that's not emotionally fulfilling, because you're feeling left out in the cold, and your person might have emotionally walked away here as well. Okay. And we, with the 5 of Discs, are in control of where we can find our happiness, because sometimes with the 5 of Discs, we could think we're at the mercy of our situation, but there's always an ability for us to walk away and embrace an unconditional love that's fulfilling. Okay, the Empress is like all abundant. This is one of the most abundant cards in the tarot, all the queens in one. And so I feel like you are destined here to find your Empress. And if you are an Empress here, or I guess a divine feminine here, it's reminding you that to embrace this type of an energy, you shouldn't feel left out in the cold because somebody here might not be showing up. Okay, and that you have the ability to emotionally go out and find what makes you happy. I feel like this person emotionally walked away because they were feeling out in the cold. And I feel like this person's embracing their full potential is what I feel, okay? So maybe you got to kind of do the same here. Queen of Pentacles, that is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got Taurus here. And we have the Page of Discs in reverse again. And we have the Seven of Swords, and it is in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This is a clear message for you. I'm going to pull just a couple of oracles here, just so we can confirm for sure that we got the message. Ooh, we got lots, but well, let's read them. No Bull. Okay, Seven of Swords in reverse. This is no bull. This is deception, lies, telling ourselves untruths, self-sabotaging. In this way, things are coming to light. We're accepting lies for what they are. Noble. Okay, Scry Mirror. This is where we're able to see ourselves clearly and others clearly, for a situation clearly for what it is. Gifts from the past. I feel with that Six of Cups could have very well been a soulmate, somebody you're attached to here. Gifts from the past. I feel like whatever memories you had in the past is resonating here for you, but it shouldn't hold you back to the past. Okay, we can bring it forward. The memories of the past we can bring with us to the future. The all-knower. Okay, so this is again embracing the truth. The all-knower is somebody who is listening to the High Priestess, who has a knowing, who understands that their internal compass is telling them when a situation is no longer fulfilling, or they're going to have to kind of step into loving themselves to move forward here. The one who hides the sun. I feel like you're getting in your own way of your happiness here, okay? And if you are kind of trying to engage with this person, I feel like you might be blocking their own ascension from where they're trying to get to here. Hiding. I feel like, yeah, this person, I feel energetically is removed energetically from your energy field here. Yeah, I mean, this is a tough communication to communicate to you. I feel like this could have been a wife of yours, okay? Yeah, and I feel like there is things just that need to come to light and be accepted here, and I don't feel like making a plan for the future, being optimistic about a future here within the situation right now is the right move, okay? I feel like there's a need to walk away, find the fire here for you to chase something that actually is going to make you feel like a beautiful empress, make you feel full of unconditional love. Approach it in a way that you're not lying to self and blocking your own happiness. Hermits, this is going inside, and more Virgo energy here. But going inside and really taking a look at what we want for ourselves and being very honest. Okay, so this is what I see here for you guys. Beautiful pile number 2. I'm sorry that this message came through like this, but I think for a lot of you guys, you probably already knew this anyway, especially if you're sticking around to here, then something's resonating. There might have been a little tinge of not wanting to let go of our high school sweetheart or our person here, but I don't know. I mean, the future can change. Energy definitely shifts. I just feel like you might be wasting your time right now, right here in this energetic field, in getting what it is that you want. And I wasn't really seeing a whole lot of cups, to be honest. The only cups I saw were upside down, like emotionally not starting off. So maybe you're hanging on to this person out of a practicality, because I mean, pentacles is like hanging on and not allowing things to move forward, blocking your own happiness here, or emotional happiness, okay? So don't hide anymore. Don't hide your beautiful colors. You know the truth here. Allow yourself to enjoy life, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 3. If you pick the Deluxe Tarot Cards Prism Edition, this deck right here, then pile number 3, this is your beautiful reading, and I cannot wait to get into this reading for you. Now, you might have tapped into your own energy, so if this sounds like your energy, then your person's feelings might be in another pile, but we will do a quick energy check just to make sure that indeed it is your right pile. Now, I do remind you that no matter how someone else feels about you, it doesn't determine your self-worth, okay? Plus, this is just an internet video on YouTube, so don't let this ruin your day. Use your intuition. This should just be a video to confirm your intuition here. If you're already feeling it, then let this serve as just guidance to reinforce your intuition. We will take a look at a no contact situation. So either minimal contact with your person or no contact at all. And sometimes it is difficult to know how our person is feeling when they're not communicating. So this is intended to help heal for those of you guys who are getting limited to no contact. Timeless reading. So Spirit, right here, right now, how is pile number 3's person feeling? Can we get the overall energy of the connection so that pile number 3 knows? Not ready yet. So pile number 3 knows that this is indeed their pile. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy field. And thank you so much, Spirit, for this clear and concise message for pile number 3. All right. So how do you know this is your pile? Quick energy check. What's going on in this connection? So we have the 8 of Pentacles with Zombie. We have the 2 of Swords with Ghost. And we have the 8 of Cups with Pirate. Interesting. So we have 2 8s here. And I love 8s. Okay. 8s are an auspicious number here. But 8 always reminds me of the infinity sign. When you turn it around, we have hiding with the number 15 or the number 6. 8 is also the strength in the tarot. And 6 is the lovers, which is a choice. So we have hiding. What else do we have? We have protect your heart with 47. Hiding, protect your heart. Interesting. And we'll pull one of these. We have the orphan. Okay, beautiful. Pile number 3. So, I feel like you're in a state of indecision here, okay? Or your person could be. Flip-flop it if you need to, because I don't know whose feelings I'm going to be tapping into. But there's a decision that needs to be made. And with the 2 of Swords, we're sitting, not making a decision. Okay, so it might be deciding between 2 things, but it could just be deciding to act or do something or stay as we are, right? Or something about needing to do something here or move or make a choice or make a decision, and we're sitting kind of idle, not wanting to see, not wanting to address, not wanting to acknowledge something that we know we might have to acknowledge. And because I'm seeing the orphan card here, I feel like if this isn't your energy, it could be your person's. That there's an energy here that instead of making a choice for this connection, they might be idle because they know they're going to have to do some sort of inner child healing here. And they're too, I'm going to say, afraid to come out and expose their heart. So they're in hiding. So it's easier to not move. It's easier to not make a choice. It's easier to, yeah, just not choose this connection in order to protect their heart. So they just, with this hiding, this could very well be why you guys are in a period of no contact. Or when they're in contact, there's something that they're not fully showing up here. Because I do feel there's maybe abandonment issues, inner child wounding, some sort of something here that they're needing to look at. But they're sitting in this 2 of Swords energy. Now, the 8 of Pentacles is somebody who puts in time, energy, and effort and dedication. Okay, so I feel like for you guys, if you're not resonating as the person who's not pulling the trigger or moving forward here, I feel like you guys have been fairly dedicated in putting in time and energy into this connection. And maybe this person hasn't moved, or this could very well be still your energy altogether, and you're really focused on work. And you're focused on work, and you're protecting your heart here. Okay, and you might have had to, either one, your person has walked away from you because you were not making a move here. because you were trying to protect your heart, and there's some healing that needs to be done here, so you're focused on work and they walked away. Or you are deciding between putting in energy and effort or walking away from a connection here, okay? Because Eight of Cups is walking away from something here, but I feel like one of the choices here to be made is to go with the Eight of Cups inside, like leave a situation, take a period of pause to go inside and really look at what emotionally is fulfilling for us. But we might not be wanting to see, we might be hiding, we might not know what's to see here. Okay, so because I see the Two Swords and these two things, I'm feeling this might be your energy here. Do I show up and invest and put my energy and effort? But if I do that, then, you know, am I able to be protected here, or protect my heart? Or do I have to go inwards and review all this and do all this sort of healing? Or do I just walk away from this connection as a whole? Okay, now, if you're the one here who's put energy and effort here, your person is indecisive because they're needing to go in and take a look at, you know, how they can heal themselves here. And they can't emotionally be fulfilled here in a situation if you're not, because of some sort of guarding of heart happening, okay? So I know there's lots going on here. If that is something you're resonating with, though, let's take a look at how your person is feeling. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to communicate. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that clear and concise message. For pile number 3, how is pile number 3's person feeling? Now, I don't know if I'm going to get the emotionally removed person here, or I'm going to get the person who was showing up and had to kind of walk away from the connection. But let's just see. How is this person for pile number 3 feeling? I'm going to flip them. So we have the Hermit in reverse. I'm going to read them as they come up. The Hermit is Virgo energy. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So we have the Yeti and the Cannibal. Interesting. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands upright with the Mummy. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse with Quasicoidial. I don't even know how to say that. And we have the Hangman, the Imp. All right. So can we clarify the Hermit card, please? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Seven of Wands here? We have the King of Pentacles in the middle. That is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, heavy Virgo. We have Death, Scorpio. That is in reverse. And we have the Eight of Swords. More eights, so that's 3 8s. And we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I think there's a choice here in needing to ground something in this connection, where I feel like maybe somebody's being indecisive again, because we were seeing that Eight of Pentacles. Do I put in time, energy, and effort? Because I feel like something needs to be planted here for the future, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, these cards are a little hard to see, but there is an Ace of Pentacles, beautiful card. And that's grounding, that's planting the seed to manifest something in, you know, in this earthly plane, in this connection. But I feel like somebody's needing to go inwards with the Hermit, or somebody is really removed, okay, like almost to the point of depression here, where they're like just really, really secluded, maybe in their own mind, going back and forth here. They're feeling left out with the Five of Pentacles. They're contemplating, but they feel left out. They feel almost like at the mercy of their situation, like they might not be able to control what's going on here, okay? But with the Five of Pentacles, we do have the power to, you know, control a situation here and go move in a direction that is positive. Shaman too. I feel like there's something to do about healing, because you got the Hermit, you got the Shaman, so the inner child healing. Someone needs to go inwards, and maybe they're not going inwards to do the work here, okay? But I do feel like there's this like loneliness. There's also this like depression or isolation that I'm feeling from this pile here. Okay, Seven of Swords is when we talk about like somebody maybe being a little bit sneaky or deceptive or self-serving, but it in reverse, I feel like maybe you're self-sabotaging in some way here. I say you again, this could very, very well be your person, whoever person I'm picking up here. But I feel like it might be coming to light, or a realization or a recognition and a letting go of how we've self-sabotaged ourselves. Because the Four of Pentacles is somebody really hanging on too tightly, you know, not wanting to let go of something here. But I feel like with this in reverse, there's like a letting go or a recognition here, or coming, like when the Seven of Swords is upright, it's like whatever was hidden is now kind of being visible almost. 7-7. So we have the Seven of Wands, which is a defensive position, but it can also be ready to fight here. And ready to fight here. Mummy. I see a cat here. Like we're in a position of advantage to fight, or we are willing to fight. So I feel like this energy is willing to fight, although I do see that the King of Pentacles is in reverse. And same with the Four of Pentacles. And these are stable, solid, committed type energies. With this in reverse, I feel like this person isn't either in a strong position, or feels they're not in a strong position, or they're not wanting to commit. Okay, because, I mean, this is in reverse, so it's not very secure. So maybe that's why we feel like maybe we're the underdog to fight here. There's something about lying to self as well. So it could be self-deception, sabotage, because the Ace of Swords is in reverse. So this is where we're not being honest with self, or following inner truth. And we're needing to transform with the Death and put everything that's old kind of to bed and transform to the new here. Maybe someone's resisting a change here. And they're being called to look at things from a different perspective with the Hangman. It's taking a look from another perspective. So we're in a state of limbo. We're not really moving. We're just kind of to a sword still. And the Eight of Swords is also non-movement, because it's somebody who's in their mental prison. Could be the Two of Swords again, not quite sure how to act. We're giving limitations to ourselves. We're telling ourselves untruths that is keeping us limited. So it could be stories that we've made up in our head of why we can't, why we're not good enough, or other people have told us or made us believe that we can't do this. So we're wanting a new beginning, we're wanting to ground something, we're wanting to fight for something, but we don't feel like we're in a secure position to do this. And we're a little bit self-sabotagey here. And maybe we're recognizing this, but we're still not being completely honest, and we're needing to transform. We're really withdrawn. We need to go inwards, do some healing. We feel left out in the cold. This could be how your person is feeling, okay? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, we're needing to balance and prioritize things here a little bit better. And because the Two of Swords and now the Two of Pentacles, it's making a choice. It's like, should I or should I not? Should I invest or should I not? Should I, like, back and forth? But it's also somebody who has a difficult time choosing their priorities and what they're supposed to be doing here. So they might just keep self-sabotaging. I want to see why we have this Seven of Wands. I mean, this is like, could be defending or a challenge, like feeling challenged here, or somebody who doesn't want to give up fighting. But why do we have this Seven of Wands? The Ten of Swords. Okay, so you, person, energy, whatever I'm reading, doesn't want this to end. Won't let go, won't put it to an end, is willing to fight. Ten of Swords is an ending, but it's in reverse. It's like not allowing the ending to kind of process here or come to an end, because I feel like somebody wants to fight for it, but at the same time, they're not being committed or secure in their position. And so this could be, like I said, letting go of something here, needing to let go maybe of self-sabotaging ways. Maybe they're really holding on to the wrong thing here. Just keeping them as Eight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, let's pull some more and see how your person is feeling. So I'm going to assume this, I guess, is your person, because That's what's coming up, even though I keep saying you. It might be your energy, but let's look and see how your person is feeling. So how is pile number 3's person feeling? Can we get some more here in regards to that energy I was picking up, Spirit? Can we get some more? How is pile number 3's person feeling about pile number 3 and the situation? I saw more like this person, the energy I was picking up, isn't necessarily feeling or reflecting on you or the situation. I felt like the only energy I was really getting about how they felt in the connection was they don't want it to end and they're willing to fight. But everything else was about their transformation, them not feeling like they can, them not feeling like they can commit, them not prioritizing, them needing to go inwards, them feeling kind of left out in the cold, maybe lonely or isolated. Yeah, Hermit again. So Virgo energy. We got the 6 of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Let's keep going. How is pile number 3's person feeling about pile number 3, specifically right here, right now? Timeless reading. How are they feeling? Ace of Cups in reverse. Hangman in reverse. The 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? We got the 5 of Swords. Why is the 6 of Cups here? So we got the Yeti again. We got Jenny Green Teeth. We got the Giant Whale. We got an Imp. We got Basilisk. And we got Angel. We have the 7 of Pentacles with Gremlins. We have the 8 of Cups with Pirates. So why is the Hangman in reverse here? We have the 9 of Wands with Pumpkinhead. And then finally, why is the 9 of Swords here? We have the 8 of Swords in reverse again. And now it's in reverse, but it's in the same position. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Pentacles showing up again for a second time. Now in reverse. We were seeing 2 7s. We were seeing 2 8s. Now we're seeing 2 9s. I feel like this person is, and we're seeing death in reverse, not wanting to change or transform, but they're slowly going through this transformation, okay? I feel like your person here with this 2 of Pentacles is needing to really figure out what they want to do here, because it could go either which way, but I feel like they're needing to really go inwards. And what I feel is happening here is that we were seeing the Hermit in reverse, and now we're seeing the Hermit upright. So I feel like what we were seeing before was real isolation, really removed, almost like recluse-like energy. Now I feel like your person is going inwards here, okay? And I feel like with this 5 of Swords, this is like conflict, okay? This is a challenge. And I feel like they're challenged, mentally conflicted about this situation, and maybe their inability to really prioritize or manage or juggle through this. So conflicted mentally, I feel here. I don't feel like this is a 5 of Swords, like an outward conflict within this connection per se, but they're conflicted and needing to resolve some sort of mental conflict within themselves, okay? And I do feel like, because we asked how they feel about you in this connection, I'm seeing the 6 of Cups. So there's definitely some nostalgia here. There's some memory. There's soul recognition. This could be the soulmates card, okay? Memories of the past. And clarifying that, we have the 7 of Pentacles below. And I feel like there's a recognition here and a memory of an investment here that I feel like you put into this connection with the 7 of Pentacles. This is somebody like watering, giving, nurturing a situation here. I feel like your person is recognizing this nurturance, this giving nature, this putting in of energy and effort. But here in the middle, now we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is all about self-love. And I feel like this person might have an empty cup of love here for themselves. And they can't really extend a cup of love unless they're full themselves, but it's in reverse. And what I'm really feeling here is this 6 of Cups could be a reconciliation card, okay? But I feel like this person might be feeling like if you turn down their cup of love, they'll have to like watch you kind of walk away here with the 8 of Cups. And yeah, they're not sure if they should put in like the energy here and offering, extending, and reconciling here with you, because if you turn it down, there's this 8 of Cups, which is walking away. But at the same time, I feel like the bigger thing that's happening here is them having to really pull inwards with this Eight of Cups. It's removing themselves from any situation in order for them to really review what emotionally fulfills them and fill up their cup by going inwards. They might be seeing things from a perspective here that's kind of, because the Hangman in reverse, like this is not seeing things from a different perspective, kind of seeing things same old, maybe being non-committal to what we need to do to put in our energy and our effort towards something here. We might be more stuck in memories, past situations. But I feel like this person, again, because we saw the Seven of Wands and we're seeing the Nine of Wands, so I don't feel like this person wants to give up. I feel like this person feels like they've gone through quite a bit here. They're kind of standing their ground. They're wanting to kind of recoup behind this wall for a bit. And yeah, and then Nine of Swords, but it is upright. So, I mean, this is coming out of some sort of an anxiety here, which is good, but right under it, yeah, we have the Eight of Swords. So they could be breaking out of some sort of mental prison where they were limiting themselves or keeping themselves kind of held back from an 8 to a 9 of Swords. So it's kind of freeing them of any sort of anxiety that they were having. So there's a lot here going on, and I'm not quite sure where you fit into this so much as, for sure, they're nostalgic and they are considering some sort of reconciliation, but I feel like they're knowing that they're needing to go inside and fill their cup up here. And I don't know what I was pulling, but still want to come out. So what is it? The Fool. Yeah, new beginning, but it's in reverse. It's like, do I take this risk? And I see Two Pentacles. Do I or don't I? Do we have a new beginning or don't we? And that's kind of why I'm feeling that whole thing. It's like, if I put in energy here and effort, and if I do this because I'm nostalgic and I want to reconcile here, then it's like, but I'm in this Ace of Cups reverse. So it's hard for me to have an emotional new beginning, because I think this person has no choice but to go inwards and to actually walk away or remove themselves from a situation so that they could do this work here, okay? And not necessarily like leave you for good, but at least like leave the situation so that they can do some internal work here and see things from a different perspective. I feel like they're kind of defensive. They're kind of on guard. They don't want to let go of the situation here. They're needing to break free from an Eight of Swords and get clear so that they can have a new beginning here. But they're playing it safe with the Fool in reverse. Okay, I want to clarify lots, but Knight of Pentacles. So this is that steady Eddie type energy here where I feel like your person is not wanting to give up. Like, look at this card. Okay, so, but this is more like Pentacle realm. So I think they want to hang on to this, like the material side of this connection. But I feel like when it comes to emotions, I feel like things are shut down. They're needing to do the work here. So let's get a card here for the Eight of Cups. Let's do the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, so we were seeing the King of Pentacles, now we see the Queen. This is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and yeah, I feel like your person is really, like, recognizes some sort of mother-type energy in you. This is the stable, loving, caring, down-to-earth, dependable type energy here, and I feel like your person is recognizing that you've either had to walk away here because you're investing in something here, but there was no emotional payout with the Ace of Cups in reverse. But they're needing to see things differently. They're just kind of wanting to fight, not drop their guard. This is kind of really confusing. Because it's like, well, if they want to do something, then open up your heart, man. Okay, well, let's see. Why is this Eight of Swords in reverse? What's with this Eight of Swords in reverse? Are they actually breaking free? 10 of Swords. Yeah, so this is an ending, and not an ending of this connection, but they got to put an end to the limitations that were holding them back, and I feel like they do. This is more future position, okay? So I don't know where you sit energetically, but I feel like your person puts an end to any sort of whatever is limiting them and holding them back, and it frees them from any anxiety in order for them to decide and choose something in this connection. Let's see, why is the Hangman here in reverse? Where's the Hangman in reverse? The King of Wands. Oh, yeah, see, this person doesn't have the confidence to go after here Anubis. The confidence, the drive, the, you know, the charisma, the fire, it's like in reverse. I feel this person's lacking confidence or seeing themselves in this way, and that's what they're needing to drop, okay? So they got to go inwards. They're going to have to do some inner child healing. They're conflicted right now, and I think they might be focused on memories here. They might be thinking about, again, how you invested here, and if they do reconcile, it's like, well, if I reconcile and just show up here, like, we still can't have an emotional new beginning. So they're kind of in a catch-22, but they're kind of just like sitting in this idle Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords energy, because they're not confident enough, and that's how they're seeing it. But I do feel like they break free from this Eight of Swords energy. But I mean, the Fool's still in reverse, so do they take that leap of faith? I think this is where they're, do I take the risk, do I not? And having to build that confidence here. Let's do one more layer here, just because I don't feel completely satisfied with that reading that I did it justice. We'll pull a bit of Oracle as well. So Spirit, thank you so much for that. Can we get just a little bit more, wrapping up anything in regards to pile number 3's person, how they're feeling, how they get out of that Eight of Swords, anything further? Do they take a leap of faith? What do they do here? How are they feeling? How is pile number 3's person feeling right here, right now? Further information. Remember, if this sounds like your energy, then your person could be in a different pile. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, we have the Devil, we have the Strength in reverse, 3 major arcanas, 4 major arcanas with the Magician in reverse. Oh, 2 cards wanting to come out, the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, and I'm going to pull some oracles, and then we have Your Light with 51. Interesting. Look at that Ace of Wands. And then we have the 1 candle here. It's also the number 6, which is the Lovers, all about choice. And that, again, is that 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, having to decide between doing the healing in order to choose this connection or staying kind of stagnant behind a wall. Self. All about self-love. I feel like this person is needing to go hermit, needing to examine where they're not confident. It's all about getting fired up, and this is like independent self, okay? This is like someone who's fired up and confident and inspired and driven with the Ace of Wands, attracted. I feel your person's really attracted to you, okay? To get the Ace of Wands twice, this is like the male, you know, dick card. So this person's really attracted to you. I feel like they're needing to build up in their self-confidence, their self-independence, their ability to go after what they want here. Okay, and because with the Nine of Wands, they're hiding behind a wall here because they've probably been wounded in the past, or again, their childhood wounds that are keeping them behind a wall and not feeling confident to move away from this wall and continue on in this. So that's probably why you guys are in a period of no contact here, okay? Hierophant here is about higher level commitments, and I feel like your person is fairly traditional here, okay, coming out as this Hierophant. By the way, this is Taurus, then we got Capricorn, Leo, and then Gemini, so, Mercury, so that would be Gemini and Virgo. Okay, so Virgo's come up quite a bit here, but anyway, I feel like there's toxic ways about your person's way of living or their beliefs or how what they were telling themselves, or some sort of ideology, some sort of thing here that was toxic for them, okay? But I feel like they're needing to break free from this devil type energy in order for them to make movement or headway. And I feel like they feel like either they weren't strong enough or didn't have the courage enough to face this with the Strength in reverse. This is needing to find her willpower here, and also having to drop her ego, okay, in order to, so your person could have a pretty crazy ego here, but at the same time, it's stemming from a place of lack of self-love and confidence, okay, when we're really, really, really in our ego. So I feel like your person is having to really sort through what that looks like and break free from chains here. And I feel like your person has been or could have been in some sort of manipulative energy here with the Magician in reverse. In this connection, maybe trying to keep you or do things here to, I don't know, like cover up or control the situation here. But now I feel like your person has no choice but to have to, in order to manifest something here for themselves, they're really going to have to do the work, look at self, do the hermit, get into their confidence here. Okay, so this is what I feel here for you guys. Beautiful pile number 3. I hope this resonated for you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.